Hello, guys, and welcome back. My name is Alfonso Chavez, and I am speaking on behalf of Camera 64, your home for great tips and tricks. So, today on the show, guys, we're still in this coronavirus thing going on, and this is day 3 for me. And today I'm going to be talking about used cameras. I know that the photography business and market has been in a struggle for some time now, a couple of years, and it's been getting harder and harder for new photographers to kind of step in and kind of make a little bit of money. But I'm going to talk about some of the things that you can do as a new photographer, and if you want to try and get some business going and not spend a lot of money, why not us talk about used gear. So today I'm looking at some cameras here on eBay, and just to let you guys know, it's a great source to find good used cameras. There's no reason why you can't use a nice used camera. I'm going to speak mainly about Canon just because I am a Canon user, and I've been a Canon user from the beginning. And so I just know for a fact that Canon cameras last a very long time just from personal experience. Just to give you an idea, I had a Canon T2i. Let me see if I can grab it. Hold on a second. I'm going to go grab it right quick. So this is my old tried and true Canon T2i, which I really loved this camera. My mom actually bought this for me as a gift. Gosh, a long time ago, about 6 or 7 years ago, and as you can tell, it's had seen some better times for sure. It's missing its grip. It's been dropped several times, and as you can tell, the flash on top is actually completely jacked up. It's broken. It does still fire, but the flash no longer pops up or stays up or anything like that. And one other thing too is in that last drop that I had on this camera, I actually broke the mirror. See the mirror hanging down in there? I broke the mirror. So I ended up just kind of just getting it to tape up there. And so now, unfortunately, this camera only works in live view, and so I haven't been able to use it, although it still can take pictures. And my whole point is that this T2i in particular has almost 200,000 shots, and this camera has never been to Canon for a shutter replacement or any major flaws or any major repairs other than having the sensor clean, which half the time I did here at the house, and the camera still works perfectly fine. And so I just want new photographers to know you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on a new camera like this. You can just grab one off of eBay. So what I'm going to be doing here on eBay is the particular camera that I'm recording my videos on is a Canon 70D, which is fantastic, and you can get those so inexpensive now. I think I paid $1,400 for this camera and a kit lens, and it has served me well for many years now. And I'm so happy to have this camera, and it is due for an update, and I'm gonna have to stop the video because my battery's about to die, but I'll get back to you on the other end, I promise. Okay guys, I got a new battery in my camera, so we are up and running and going again. But like I was saying, the Canon 70D, and you don't have to particularly look at this particular model because there's quite a few different cameras, and I think, in my opinion, I think anything over the 40D for just plain picture taking is fantastic. They were really fast cameras. They produce exceptionally well pictures, and focusing on these is, I mean, if you're a sports photographer or even a portrait photographer for most intents perfect purposes, I think that the focusing system on these cameras is fine. Sure, do you have to do some focus and recomposing? Yes, but it's not that big of a deal, guys. It really isn't. I mean, look at this. You can get just the very first camera, gosh, a 40D 10 megapixel camera for $85. That's insane. I remember buying that camera brand new too as well. I bought the 40D when it first came out, and it was like $1,200. It's insane that now I can get that camera for $85. That's just nuts. And you can actually kind of get some other cameras that are actually even cheaper than that if you just take the time and visit it. And now that everybody's at home messing around with this coronavirus thing going on, you can actually, I think that you can actually find a good deal if you really pay attention. And there's nothing else for you to do, so go ahead and do it. So yeah, the 40D is a great camera. The 50D was a great. I think the 50D of all the D lines, with the exception of this 70D, the 50D for me was a great camera. I really did enjoy that camera, absolutely. And that one also, just like my T2i, had gotten tons of miles. I promise you, I probably had 250 or 300,000 shots on it before I ended up selling it. I really wish I would have kept it. But there's plenty of good examples on here, guys. Plenty of good examples. Look, here's one with a 10 to 22, which is the lens that I'm using to record on this 70 right now. That 10 to 22 is fantastic. It's an ultra wide angle lens, and together with that camera, gosh, $299. I know that Canon is no longer servicing it, but there's a lot of companies online that will take care of these cameras for you. Precision cameras, one of my personal favorites. I like sending stuff to them because they always they receive it quickly, and they also get it back to me quickly. They can handle all the shipping charges if you'd like. You just let them know, and they'll send you a box with all your packing supplies, which is fantastic too. I did that the first couple of times, and they got back to us really quickly, guys. I was amazed. But and so now, also I shoot a lot with the Canon 5D Mark II also, which is another camera that some people will look at me. Other photographers will look at me and say, wow, he's using that old 5D Mark II. Well, guess what? I'm still making good pictures with a 5D Mark II, guys. And there's no shame in my game. Absolutely not. Let's see what we can get a 5D Mark II for. I'm just curious. I haven't looked in a while. See, you got one for $550. You got one for $750. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong ones. We want the 5D. Oh, I put 5M. No wonder. It's the 5D Mark II. Yeah, $550, $899, $492. See, like a lot of these people are not really in the market right now. So I honestly think that right now would be a good time to shop for a camera, because there's just a lot of stuff going on, a lot of cancellations. People are not really looking to buy stuff. There's definitely some nice cameras, and you can look at any one of these Canon bodies, to be honest. They're all great. They're all long lasting. They're gonna give you good pictures, and they're really quick to edit as well too. Not a big problem. Sure, you could spend, I don't know, how much is a Sony camera nowadays? $2,000, $3,000. Will it be exceptional? Yeah. Will it make life easier? Yeah. But when you have customers that just aren't willing to pay big dollars anymore, if you're in a market, I don't know what your market is, but here in San Antonio, it's tough. It's tough to get $1,000 out of somebody, or even $2,000, which in other markets would probably look at ours and say, "Yo, that's crazy. I wouldn't even show up for $1,000." But chances are, if you're marketing yourself for around $2,000, it can be a tough gig for sure. Absolutely. There are still a few that you can get, and those are the people that are really into their photography. They want their pictures to be nice. They want to be able to look back at a great memory, and those are the people that will pay the premium dollars to get a good photo shoot, have a good family session, as well as have great event photography as well. So guys, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just remember, guys, don't be ashamed to be using a used camera. Know that you still can get fantastic pictures out of an old camera, and also know that if you spend a little bit less up front, especially on a camera body, it'll allow you to get better lenses, and also use flash, which I highly suggest too. If you don't know flash, if you're not using flash, definitely flash is something you want to look at, because it just gives you so many options. It's not even about it's no longer even about trying to have production value anymore. It's more or less about being able to produce a better picture, period, in any situation. That's really what it's all about. So that you have more control over your situation using flash. So that's another thing that you can spend your money on, instead of spending $2,000 or $3,000 on a new camera. Just look at some of these older ones. I would recommend any of these, starting from the 40D going up. The 7D series are fantastic as well. The 5D series is fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go for right now. This was truly a sample because I'm still playing around with lighting right now. This lighting setup for me is 3 lights versus the one that I've been using for the other videos. So this is all new to me, but I'm really excited about doing these videos, and I plan to keep it up. It gives me something to do. I get to play around with camera settings as well as lighting setups, and also recording to my camera, so that to my computer. So this is all fairly new to me, guys. So I would like you to follow along and just come along with me on this journey. If you're a professional photographer, or if you're a newbie photographer, if you're just looking to get information, right now it's kind of tough coming up with show ideas, but hey, I'm open. If you have any suggestions about this, or if you would like me to talk about something in particular, just let us know. Drop us a line either on Facebook or YouTube and let us know. You can also visit the website. It's camera64.com, and you can drop me an email at alfonso@camera64.com. So till next time, guys, we're going to pull this one to a close. And I know you can't go out and shoot right now, but I want you to keep shooting, even at the house. Grab something, shoot it, get your wife, get your husband, get your children involved, take pictures, have fun, guys. I know you're locked in, but have fun. Till next time, my name is Alfonso Chavez, and you are watching Camera 64, home of great photography. Till next time, you take care. Bye-bye.